Hi everyone, welcome to this another video in Market Talk YouTube channel. Today, just let us jump into topic. Today the market mantra is never fight either the market or trend. Respect them. Keep ego outside trading room. This is a market mantra. So many of us will try to justify, tell okay, Nifty has to go to 10,000 or Nifty has to go to 12,000. Okay, let the market do whatever it want. We just follow the trend. Be like water. When you are into the vessel, the shape of the vessel, just transfer into the shape of the vessel. That's the way it should be. Never try to be stubborn, thinking that no, my expectation is always right, my guess is always right. I can always predict the market where it will go, and try to fight against the market, and definitely you will be broken. So never try to fight the market. Most of times the market either stays abnormally, either above the fair value or below the fair value. This is how the market behaves. So just respect the trend, follow the technicals and trade. We are here to make money, not to prove something to someone else. So let us see GAN midpoint what happened today. So today I showed in the Twitch also that I started something new Twitch where I want to show you the graphs what I follow and the Excel dashboard also. Hope some of you were able to see that and got benefit also. Put your comments on this whether you got benefit if you have. And in the GAN very clearly the Bank Nifty was Bank Nifty was below this GAN midpoint and never tried to even go and sustain above for even 5 minutes. So 20,000 call was today was a very good jackpot actually. If you sell, you got 100 points from that easily. If you sold three quantity of three lots of Bank Nifty is equal to one lot of future, and without tension you are getting this. That's very important. Selling in future is not possible. You cannot do it. So in case of selling an option, 23,000 call was a very good opportunity because our highest opportunity of open interest was in 23,000. That's very important point actually. In case of Nifty, it was giving opposite trend. When the Bank Nifty was below this GAN midpoint, it was trading above the GAN midpoint. Suddenly it started to go moving down and then again closed at near the GAN midpoint actually. This is the important thing. Yesterday the trend was same in case of Bank Nifty. At least in the first 1 hour it was there above the midpoint, but today it is below the midpoint itself completely the entire day almost. So Nifty is playing around with this midpoint going up and down below, and possibly I am expecting that DA is data which is having almost 1,300 crores of sales in the cash market is entirely because of the Reliance. Some mutual funds would have dumped the stock in the retail investors. So I want the retail traders to be cautious. Don't jump and buy now at Reliance at this point of time. It's very risky, and risk is the return is not in favor of the investors who enter now. So coming to the power of 2, it was in sell signal. If you see Bank Nifty, it gave sell signal around 10 o'clock. There is small whips of for 1 minute, then again it was a sell signal. The entire day after that it was sell signal only. So you have to keep selling your calls which is near this 200-day moving average. That's it. It's the only thing you have to do, nothing else. Because when you buy, there is a possibility you can make because whatever I do, I try, but selling option is comfortable for me. So you also try whichever is comfortable for you. You have to develop some edge actually. Where even you can sell 50 lots also in when you are selling options without fear. But buying options is not so easy to develop the buying 50 lots or 100 lots of options. Okay, so just think how you can do it. You have to plan and either go for buying options or selling options. Whatever you do, you think that whether you can do that strategy in 100 lots, 200 lots, 5,000 lots also. That's very important. If you cannot do that, then stick to strategy which can scalable. Scalable is very important. In case of Nifty, from morning it was started coming down slowly, and it gave sell signal around 1 o'clock actually, and again it is moving up there. Seeing the SGX Nifty and Dow Jones looks like it is going to another bullish day. The option data of Bank Nifty was giving this indication already. 22,000 put was the highest open interest. In spite of this move till 22,000, the put trade is very confident that 22,000 will not move. That's the reason possible tomorrow 20,000 should hold tomorrow at any cost. Coming to the daily chart, we are inside the rising channel. So still we are not giving any breakout as such. The support should be around 10,000 levels. Arun indicator also is giving that Arun up is 100 bullish, completely bullish. Arun down, which is bears, indicating is 16. From 40 it came to 16. So it's completely bears are getting to sleep mode. So Nifty, in case of Nifty, nothing to bother as of now. Let us get some signal. At least 10,500 should broke actually. Till the time, one should hold Nifty in long positions. Either you sell put or you short calls very long 1,500 levels, long 1,000 levels. And in case of Bank Nifty, it is trying to break out, then it come to consolidation, testing the breakout area. It is not able to know what want to do actually. It is not able to give breakout nor either come to consolidation, give a breakdown. It is just giving the people option right, option buyers giving a big nightmare actually. So option traders are enjoying the day with selling options in Bank Nifty. In case of Arun, also it is showing like the bulls are coming down little slowly down from 100 came to 88, and then even the Arun down also is coming down. The bulls is not strong. Bulls are at least to some extent strong, but bears are not strong at all. So till the time the bears become strong and the bulls become weak, that's the point where cutoff will come and shorts should enter. Okay, till the time you hold your positions long with hedge only. Coming to the hourly chart, it tried to give Nifty tried to give breakout actually in hourly chart, but only two candles we closed above the consolidation area. Again, it again inside the consolidation area. So this also Nifty also is confused what to do. Only with Reliance it is not able to go forward. Others are pulling down. The entire up move today came only from Reliance actually. This Heikin Ashi candle also giving that open equal to low, so it is completely bullish from Heikin Ashi angle also. But in case of Bank Nifty, it is bearish actually. The momentum is increasing on the downside, but tomorrow option data is indicating that 22,000 should hold actually. If 22,000 put traders are giving up, then only the big fall can come. Otherwise we should possibly reverse from 22,000 levels. Maybe there is a gap down or a small negative in the first half an hour in the Bank Nifty to trap the shorters, giving indication that Bank Nifty is weak, and then it can reverse from there. So one should be very cautious with any shorts tomorrow entering. There could be a reversal. In case of Bank Nifty, the trend line it broke and then it came down. Then again it will start possibly it will move up actually, because everything is being sold off and then being bought by the retailers. Let us see how the trend emerges, because there is no trending move is coming up in the Bank Nifty. In case of Reliance, let us, because Reliance is the hero of the market nowadays. That's what we'll see. Just have a look at the Reliance. If you see the Reliance, what's happening? It is the Fibonacci is giving a target of 2020 levels, 2020 to 50 levels. So till the time we should go. Possibly the Arun also is, he saw indication 1200. We got a buy signal, and the bulls are completely geared up at 100 levels. Bears are completely at 16. So there is nothing to bother about in Reliance technically. But one day their big fall comes because of whatsoever reason, then you will not be able to control. The 2000 will be the big round number, and the big hype will happen in the media also, telling Reliance has hit 2000. Slowly, possibly Mukesh Ambani will go to 5th place also. This way it goes. Let us see what happens. Gap at 1250, which is there here, 1050, 230 levels. This should get filled actually, possibly, and it may happen in the month of August, September, anytime, or in October also possibly, because every dip is being bought by retail investors, thinking that tomorrow they will not get another day to buy Reliance. But there is nothing like that. One should be waiting for the price. Never chase the price. If you miss the bus, no problem, you will get the bus opportunity and again. Otherwise, if you just catch the higher price, the risk reward ratio is not in your favor as of now. Now Reliance is equal to Nifty, nothing like that actually as of now. If you see today, whatever the gain happened is entirely because of Reliance. All the other 14 stocks plus minus is almost only 5 points. Today my suspicion is that mutual funds should have sold Reliance to all retail investors who are with the FOMO. That's the only thing suggestion, that Reliance is now very risky now to enter. It will go, let it go 2000, 2100 also, but reward is not in favor when you enter now. We should get some correction, then only we should enter. It completely heated up actually, Reliance. Let's move. The key data points is like this. If you see the Nifty slightly bearish below 1, but the Bank Nifty is completely bearish actually, 0.72. I saw it 0.57 actually. Maybe let me just check also, because only once it reaches 0.4, 0.5, it is highly oversold. Then one has to be very cautious that there is a reversal point possibly. And oh, I think it is not updated. Okay, that's okay. I'll just tell you, because the points are same. In case of 100 DM moving average, it is 22,500. Let me just open that if possible. I'm not sure whether it is there. Let me just see. Okay, let it open. Meanwhile, I will show you also about the other things. 23,000 call is one thing which is very important actually. Today we got a chance to sell at around how much? 300 levels actually. Don't update. Okay, so this data is ready actually. I will not update it actually. So the highest open interest 0.57, correct? That's what I was remembering. So 0.57 is the PCR. So it's a highly oversold actually. We should get a reversal at any point of time. Bank Nifty is not advisable to go short at this point of time. The highest open interest 11,000 and 10,700. So put shorting opportunity is 10,700 in case of Nifty. In case of Bank Nifty 22,000. If there is very less chance that we will break 22,000 in this expiry, weekly expiry. Lakshman Rekha also is bullish, and we are yet to give a sell signal only if it breaks 10,300. In case of Bank Nifty 21,360 levels is the level where we can see short. Otherwise, we are bullish only. Bank Nifty is having a 57 points premium, but a call is having high IV. That's suspicious. So you just have a look at 22,100 tomorrow. If option buyers, there is opportunity to make money in 22,100 call. And similarly, option sellers 22,000 put will be the good opportunity to make money. In case of Nifty, the highest open, if you see IV, both are almost same at 22 levels. So 20,800 short straddle can be traded actually tomorrow in case we get opportunity. And Bank Nifty, possibly we have spent almost 2 days now below 100 DMA. 20,500 levels should be crossed at any point of time tomorrow. Can happen possibly, I'm expecting. And because the Fibonacci expectation also was the 23,600 levels, but it's no almost making everybody tired because of not achieving these targets. But option traders have no problem. Every day we keep selling options and make money. Whether the market goes there or not, we are not bothered at all. So 23,000, if you see 20,000 call was a super jackpot actually. If you see 300, when you sell here below the VWAP, okay, you have to wait for half an hour. You got opportunity to sell at 300 levels. After that, it came up and jerk actually to, oh sorry, this is the time, no? This is 200 levels. This is the time we got opportunity to sell the 23,000 call. After that, once we went below the VWAP, it never visited the VWAP at all. So that's what important. Whenever there is a down move, trending down move, the VW will never hit the VW in case of call options. When it's uptrend, similarly put will never touch the VWP at all. That's the important indication that move is on trending on which side. This is one indication we can take actually. So dashboard is what it's showing actually. Today, if it's tomorrow, 20 to 100 call can give some up moves possibly, but it is not advisable to buy the 390 rupees worth of a call option. Okay, anyone want to buy could try. If 20 to 500 calls available, 200 rupees roughly can try. But I prefer shorting the 22,000 put actually. If you get for 250 rupees, I'm very eager to short 22,000 puts. It will be a very good opportunity tomorrow. And Dow Jones is giving a very bullish move. Possibly tomorrow open itself we can open around 225 or something like that. We just keep a watch on this. In case of Bank Nifty, 30-minute breakout, this was the level, buy above and sell below. If you see sell below 22,500 was the level. When you sell, 341 points was gained in this 30 minutes breakout chart. So here I set a macro also, so that automatically by 9:45 it will capture the levels of a high and low of the 30 minutes. That's the beauty about Excel. So the levels for tomorrow is like this, long breakout 22,500. So 22,500 call could be a hero possible tomorrow. And similarly on downside, I don't expect short breakout to happen tomorrow. 22,000 put is the one I'm eyeing for shorting. So plan your trades for tomorrow. That's the best thing if you don't get stuck. And similarly for long breakout 10,900 call, and in case of short breakout 10,700 put. So in case the market is moving up, I don't think you will get opportunity if it's gap up of say 100 points tomorrow. Today I sold some 11,200 puts actually. So tomorrow if you get around 100 points, I will get that directly, because the buying calls or shorting puts at lower level, it doesn't matter. It doesn't give good benefit actually. That's the reason I go for a little deep in the money. So coming to learning point, I want to show you like how Google Finance can help you. Okay, some people might be knowing, some people might not be knowing. This is for people who don't know actually. Okay, let me just show you. Open your browser. Okay, so another thing, like one thing I noticed, like if you want to see Bank Nifty, this option chain, you get some problem like this. This is the old website. People, the NSE website doesn't want to use this old website. Possibly they want you to use the new website. See, if you see refresh also, it is giving this problem. It's happening only for Bank Nifty. But when you go to the new website, you can see like this call put. This is of no use actually. Now you cannot use this chart. I'm trying to see whether there is a same way of available. I saw once, but every time they keep changing it actually. Now it is available. Bank Nifty is available. Sometimes it is giving a problem. I have made some solution. I will tell you in over a period of time now. Now let us go to the Google Finance. How you can help it out? You type docs.google.com. Once you go there, go to here sheets. Okay, click sheets. You need to always have a Google account so that you can save that file. Open a blank sheet. So how you can retrieve the old data of any particular script in no time. Okay, what you do, you just type the command here, Google Finance, open bracket. Let me show you Reliance. Okay, NSE Reliance, comma. Now I want price, comma. This is the last traded price we'll get every day wise, comma. I want a date, from which date I wanted. 2020, sorry 2019, comma, January 1st I want, comma, from today I want, and I want daily. What happened? Reliance price, that is semicolon should not come. Okay, I think semicolon should come for 2 and the starting and ending. Oh, what happened? Reliance price, date, daily. Okay, my god, testing me. Okay, got it at last. So this is the way you get for Reliance from starting from 1st January 2019 for any number of days. For example, now we got for almost 2 years of it. Now I want for 2000 from 2018. Just type 2018. So in case you want to go there and get this data from the NSE website, it will not restrict you for 365 days only. Then you have to take for every 365 days. That's a big headache. Okay, now you got for almost 2 years of data, more than 2 years. Okay, now we can, I have not tried for more than that. Let me try for 2017. So 3 years data in just less than 3 seconds you got this actually. This is the beauty actually. Now we want to see the high price. Okay, now we want to see, let me just try this here for volume. I want to see the volume data I want here. Just type here volume. Just type volume, you will get the volume data for this Reliance. You can keep as a variable Reliance, you can type here somewhere and retrieve the data Reliance you can get. If you want for Nifty the closing price, just in case of stocks you have to put NSE, otherwise you just type Nifty, you get the price of Nifty in no time. Similarly, you want for Bank Nifty, you type Bank Nifty. Because this option in NSE you have to go for different locations to get this data. Here you get getting data in one time. You want to see the high prices, you can go for high. Just type here high, type high, you are getting high. And you want to give the low prices, you want to see the low, type low, you will get low. So this way you can use Google Finance. You can save this sheet in your own file. Anytime you open, you can keep different sheets, Reliance, you can keep so many, or you can type whatever you wanted. You can just type in no time and get the data. Hope you like this video. Please subscribe and like the channel so that I can get motivation and give you some more interesting videos. Thank you so much.